Hello, my name is Blanaid and I work with Coalisland Training Services. I run the Assist Youth programme, which is a programme for young people aged 16 to 25 who are not in education or employment. Part of the programme involved getting young people interested in their local heritage, and we're fortunate enough to have the Coalisland Weaving Museum on our doorstep. Our young people worked with the Blanaid Partnership to clean the museum and prepare it for opening, which was very successful. I think as part of cleaning the museum and preparing it for opening, they got very interested in our local history and the wealth of history in the Coalisland area. So to that end, we furthered that by the young people working with James Walsh, who's a local historian, who gave them walking tours of Coalisland, took us out on the Blackwater barge, and then finally took us to the Ulster Museum to show all the fabulous things that have been found in the Coalisland area. The young people were fascinated, and they said they'd learned far more through this way of learning than they ever did at school. They found the history of the area really interesting. So much so that several of them went on to do a level 2 tour guiding qualification. This is really brilliant for them because it's sort of giving them roots in their local community. They're passing on that information to their peers, to their children, and then I know that they want to work with local school children in the area so that they can show that history can be fun and can be fascinating, and that's really all thanks to the project.
My name is Thomas Fox, and I am a local volunteer here at the Coalisland Museum. I first started off in the Assist Youth that was started by the Coalisland Training Services, and I just happened to be asked to help out on sort of like beginning to organise to for opening up the museum back in 2019. I then started getting very interested as I was looking through on what we found, and then I went on from there and got the opportunity to a course on a level 2 tour guide. I then went through lockdown and I learnt how to go through all the different areas of Coalisland and Mid-Ulster. I then went on and began doing small tour guides around the museum with very low numbers when we were able to. As you can see behind me, there's a coal mine display, and if you walk around you will also see the background of all the industries that was involved around the Coalisland and Mid-Ulster areas. In the museum, I then go on up these stairs and I explain the background of the first owners, also the first monitor, and explain then the background of how the factory machine went on. And then I continued explaining how they got the machines running and what happened from the beginning to the very end when it closed in 1976.